वही आज फल है क्लास
Shall I start?
साइंस का
Yes, sir.
आज आज
Very good afternoon to all. And before going to this in-house training session, I would like to wish you, those who are sitting here, my ladies colleague, I want to wish you Happy Women's Day. World International Day today, 8 March. So I am happy to be here in front of you to share something whatever I learned from online session. Okay, so I have chosen the topic, today's topic, value education and its significance. This is quite vast. This topic is very vast. But today I just want to hear the little concept of value education and what are the significance of this value education. So significant it means importance and need of the value education. So as we all know what is value education and what is the important, what are the important in our social life, value education. So it plays a very important role in our life. So each and every step of our life we learn value education. So without this, as a social being, we can't survive. As a, we people also call the social animal. Okay, so if we can see in the higher education system, so this is a big stream, discipline, which we learn and which we cover vast area in education system. Okay, so like humanities, sociology, education. Okay, so this vast topic, so I just want to uh, make you the little concept. Okay, I just want to clear the concept of value education. So yesterday also we heard Sujal Shah in ancient India. So one special community, Brahmins, this community started the Gurukul system, ashram system, where children they went to the ashram, Gurukul, and learned something. So have you heard behavioral approach? Okay, this term we use in science also, in the subject of science and social, even in social science also. So through experimental learning and through the observation, through the in a practical way, children can learn after watching the teachers. With observation, they learn this type of value education at that time. So why they started learning this? Just because of being a very good person in the society, in the community. So in value education, there are so many there are so many things are there like social aspect and moral learning. So there are so many, but I just want to focus on these two, social and the moral learning. Because in within a society we need justice. Within a society we need freedom. Within a society we have to be liberal. So, from moral aspect, like storytelling, and the experiences, not only we people, but in institution, in school, children also learn through this way how to survive in the society and how to make attachment with the community. And slightly apart from this, the connectivity of religion also is there. Okay, so in a very simple way, the definition is written here. Value education means teaching and learning of ideas, ideals. So ideals is very important. In a very simple way, it is written here. Value education means teaching and learning of ideals. So the aim is for the student to understand moral values and so their good behavior and attitude towards society. So when the children they started coming to the school, if any institution they started learning such thing what they require. They follow the rules, they follow the norms, they follow the customs, and they started learning and becoming a good person. Okay? And they show their good behavior and attitude towards the society. So, what clear? The meaning? Value education?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, what we know about value education? Value education is not new or something extra. It is building upon what already exists. So I have already told you that just before. So the generation shift, because of generation shift. So in ancient India, they started like ashrams and gurukuls. Then after during British's time, they introduced the schooling system in our country. Then after, at present world, there are a lot of changes we find. So it's already accessed. Okay? Then the value education is on both natural and state agenda. Value can be personalized, uh, politicized, and constructed. Okay, value education, these 2 points are very important. Let's see, the value education can strengthen students' self-strength, optimism, and help students to exercise ethical judgment and social responsibility. How important is this? So, you can see the value education can strengthen the children in self-esteem, optimism. So, self-esteem. So, self-esteem means when they started coming to the school, they started getting confidence, self-confidence. Okay, then after getting the confidence, learning something in institution like schools and all, like pre-stages of primary stages. So this type of values improve their quality of life, and they started. Nice point. I'm telling you, they started respecting each other. They started respecting to the each other, even to the seniors, parents, and this is good things for institution, family, and the society. And optimism, they begin hopefulness after gaining experiences. They hopefulness for the future, for their success. Then ethical judgment, and they started learning what is wrong and what is right. Okay, then what is new is progress towards the conscious, explicit, and planned approach to values education for all students in all schools. So that in this way, children can learn their values. They start understanding what are the values in the institution and schools. Okay. Okay, one beautiful line written by Sir Albert Einstein. Try not to become a person of success. Try not to become a person of success, but rather try to become a person of value. A beautiful line written by Sir Albert Einstein. So objectives. So what are the objectives? So through objectives only we can reach to the what is value education. Through objective only we understand and we will reach to the value education. Okay, so value are core value of life which are conducive to one's physical, social, and emotional well-being. The teaching of alluring value is felt important through education, and for the reason educator, the educational establishment and society by and large ought to be reviewed. So one word is there, alluring. Okay, so in this century, 21st century, so what kind of presentation, what kind of syllabus we are presenting to the student? So this is the important. So like fascinating syllabus, attractive syllabus, if we introduce to the children, so they can achieve so many things through the value education in their life. So it will definitely support to the good social life for the student. Okay. So educational establishment and society by large ought to be reviewed. That means it has to be done. I've already told you, like a fascinating, attractive type of teaching and learning system will make possible to explore, to enlarge the area of the value education system in our institution. Okay, principal target of value education is to incorporate the fundamental values relying on the destination. They might be individual, social, and national values. So this is very important. So fundamental values relying on the destination. It will reach to their own individual life, their own social life, and the national values. Patriotism, Deshbhakti, this type of all knowledge they will learn and they will show between the societies, communities everywhere in all over the nation. Okay, these all are the objectives. The full development of child personality in its physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual aspect. This is very important. Okay, these all are the objectives. Development of good manners and responsibility towards citizenship. Then the way of thinking and living should be developing at the democratic level. Freedom, justice, these all are the aspects of children, they need freedom of speech, equality, justice, then and development at the democratic level. Okay, and the last point, developing patience. It always develops the child's patience, honesty, moral values, etc. So moral value means what we teach. Okay, some part of the pedagogy. Okay, don't be confused. Morals means teaching through story. I have already mentioned you just earlier. Okay, through storytelling, through anyone's famous personality, they read the story and they learn something values from there, and the moral value and patience and honesty they learn. Okay, these all are the objectives of value education. So through these objectives only we will reach to the value education. Okay, now value education in school. So first thing, definitely character development. They learn, they improve their character. Okay, they merge socially in the classroom, in the compound of the school areas, and they share their thought each other to each other, and definitely it will lead to the character development. Secondly, personality development. Surely it will surely develop child's personal development and citizenship education. So when they started coming to the school, see in the picture, responsibility they know, what are the responsible students and what we have to learn. These things children can learn through the value education in school. Okay, then sincerity, cooperation to each other, respect to all, scientific temperament, why, how, and when. Okay, they do research. Okay, practically they learn. Okay, scientific temperament, sensitivity, and tolerance. So through tolerance only, they become a kind person in school, even in their family, in society. So role of value education. So by reading only, you can understood those things. Okay, the development of the child personality in all possible aspects. This all are the role of value education. Develop good moral values in children. Third, develop thinking in a better aspect and of democratic way of living. Develop good citizenship and standard of living and behavior of children. 5. Develops tolerance and make them a kind person. So these all are the role of the value education. So through this only they can reach to their achievement, goals, success. So need for value education. So these all are the significance of value education. First, it provides positive guidance to the children to shape their future and even let them to know the motivation behind their life. Secondly, it shows them the most ideal approach to life that can be helpful. And Sixth point, it builds up the character of the children. So why I am focusing on this? Because through value education only, they build their character. First, character, it begins from home. But after reaching to the school, the same character started growing with all of them. So these all are the very important. Okay, these all are the need and significance of the value education. It builds up a positive perspectives on life. So it always push them forward in a positive way of living. So these all are the need for value education, and what we also call the significance of the value education. So once again, I have made this slide, value education in the school. So this is very important. So through our virtue stand, when we saw everywhere around us, we can see just violence, we can see just conflict everywhere. So what are the things which can make the conflict resolution? Say for example, it happens sometimes school administration is angry with the teacher, teacher is angry with the school administration, parents, teacher, and even teacher student. It happens. But what will be the solution? What are the solutions? So in this matter, in this case, the value education plays a vital role to solve the conflict resolution in the school. Everywhere, with the peaceful talk, love, affection. Through this way, we can handle the situation and we resolve the conflict. Okay, so this is quite interesting. Need of value education in today's world. This is quite interesting. Okay, so moral awareness, shared value, uh, consciously plan value education, enhance thinking ability. So what is moral awareness? Awareness is very important to lead the children in their path of future. Very important moral awareness, like between teacher and children, understanding, transparency, truthfulness, safety, all those things comes under moral awareness. Okay, in this. Through this way, children can learn so many types of, and they also secure. So through the moral awareness, we can interact with the children. So this is the requirement of the education today's world. So shared values, giving opportunity to the student, helping in their social needs, and cooperation and assist. Assist the children is very important. So shared values also very important. Then consciously plan value education, good environment, classroom, and qualify uh, education system, faculties also required in consciously planned value education so that children can learn more and more things through the teachers and the enhanced thinking ability. This is very important. Positive thinking. Not only children, teachers also should be very positive and always keep in mind positive thinking. So when teachers, so one saying is there, always be good, see good and do good. So that is why teachers also known as the role model of the student. So whatever teachers do, children can learn through this. Okay, so we have already done in the previous training session like happy teachers, happy classroom, okay, anger-free schools, education for peace, okay, which is very relevant to the value education. It requires. Okay, so through this way only we can generate a peaceful environment in the classroom. Okay, these all are the significance. Value education also help the student to become more and more responsible and sensible. It helps them to understand the perspective of life in a better way and lead a successful life as a responsible citizen. It also helps the student to develop a strong relationship with not only family and friends. It also helps to build a relationship in their societies, communities, and the nation. So, in conclusion, thus teachers play an important role in relation building by character building of the student. The best and the greatest profession in the world is that of teacher. And because the future of a nation depends upon the type of teacher who sees the future generation. We make the future generation so that teachers play a very important role to create a better life of our new generation. And every teacher play an important role in the shaping the student of enlightened citizen. Okay, I'm sorry. Vivekananda words should not be forgotten by the teachers. Arise, away, and stop not till the goal is achieved. So one beautiful saying I got. So I will read it. Okay, listen, it is written here. पके हुए फल की तीन पहचान होती है. पके हुए फल की packed हुए फल की, packed हुए फल की, packed foods, they have three identities. Okay, so that is, एक तो वो नरम हो जाती है, दूसरा वो मीठा भी हो जाती है, और तीसरा उसका रंग बदल जाता है. How beautiful! Yes, what a beautiful life. Then now see the comparison with a good person. See, इसी तरह अच्छे परिपक्व व्यक्ति की भी तीन पहचान होती है। A good person also having three identities. पहचान होती है। पहली उसमें नम्रता होती है, दूसरा उसकी वाणी में मिठास होती है, और तीसरा उसके चेहरे पर आत्मविश्वास का रंग हो जाता है, छा जाता है। In conclusion, I would like to say, behind the successful person, not only person, behind the successful teacher and behind the successful student, there is only one thing, that is value. So by saying this line, I would like to stop my today's in-house training session. So I would like to thank you, our Father Principal, Father Fulton Stokno, for giving me a beautiful chance to share whatever I learned from the online training session. And I would like to thank Sir Ashish and Sir Mithun Ghosh for helping hand for me. And especially, I would like to thank all those that are sitting here for listening to me. Thank you very much.